Hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. For discussion number 4, I'll talk about the classical conditioning. And classical conditioning is when you learn something by association. As an example of this, I'll say whenever you're going through a breakup and you play sad music or certain lyrics and you listen to them and you learn them just because this describes what you're going through. So you associate your feelings to what this artist is singing, or what that artist was going through at the time that they were writing the letter, or the lyrics. So for the positive reinforcement is whenever you add something, whenever you give something in order to increase certain behavior. So as an example of this, when I was little, my parents used to give me money every single day to go to school. And then if I had a test or an exam, or whatever I was doing that day, if I did really good in my exam, if I did really good in school, I will always get a reward. Or my parents will increase the amount of money that they were giving me daily, just so I will do better. It was kind of like a reward for me doing good in school. And then the negative reinforcement is just backwards as a positive. That's when you remove something, but it doesn't balance. As an example of this, I'll say whenever you, as a woman, and you have your period and you're taking certain medications in order to get rid of this pain or the discomfort that you're feeling at the time, you get rid of this, you get rid of the pain, but you can become addicted to certain medicine or certain pills that will get rid of the pain, but they will make you addicted to it, if that makes any sense. For the positive punishment is when you add something unpleasant to decrease certain behavior. So for the positive punishment is when you do or you take away and you remove something that is really pleasant to decrease certain behavior. For example, at my job, we have this rule where we are not able to use our phones in work hours for obvious reasons, but sometimes we use them. So whenever the boss gets there and he yells at me or one of my coworkers, it's not allowed to use your phone at work, why are you using it? This decreases the chances of any of my coworkers using our phones in work hours, just because nobody wants to get yelled at, so in order for us to not get yelled by the boss, then we wouldn't use that phone. So that's doing something or adding something that it's really not pleasant in order to decrease certain behavior. And then for negative punishment is backwards again, is when you remove or when you take away something pleasant. In this case, for example, say whenever you're little, a teenager is not doing things right, they're not doing well in school or they got in trouble or whatever, so the parents take away their phone. So